Roger Federer vs. Alexander Zverev live from the ATP World Tour Finals. Federer cruised past Jack Sock on Sunday in the opening singles match of the tournament, relishing the surface which has quickened since last year, and thanks to Sock's comeback victory against Marin Cilic earlier today, the Swiss was able to reach a record 14th ATP World Tour Finals last four with a win over the German Zverev. The 20-year-old still has to play the 1-1 American on Thursday in a match that will be a de facto quarter-final and could see the world number 3 miss out on the semis altogether. But Zverev could take much away from the defeat at the O2 Arena, especially the way he fought back from a set and a breakdown to force the decider. Federer will face Cilic for the final group game on Thursday. ATP World Tour Finals prize money. How much will each player earn? Mon. November 13, 2017. Express Sport takes a look at the prize money on offer for the ATP World Tour Finals. Participants play slideshow. Getty Images 1 of 7. How much prize money will each player earn at the ATP World Tour Finals? Federer vs. Zverev as it happened. Asterisk denotes next to serve. 10:30 p.m. Well, it took him more than 2 hours, but Federer has his third win over Zverev, and it was a two-faced affair. A high-quality first set giving way to a lull in the middle of the second before it briefly heated up again, but the third set was difficult to watch as the 20-year-old capitulated mentally and physically. That's it from us. We'll be back tomorrow for Grigor Dimitrov vs. David Goffin and Dominic Thiem vs. Pablo Carreno Busta. Good night. Roger Federer beats Alexander Zverev 7-6, 5-7, 6-1. He can't even make Federer serve for it. Double faulting at match point and exiting stage left with a towel draped over his shoulders. That was a miserable last set from the German. The Swiss flags are popping up all over the arena, but Federer is quick to pay tribute to his "I don't think I qualified for this when I was 20." Federer admits, "I'm very excited for his future. He's a wonderful guy and a great player." Federer 7-6, 5-7, 5-1 Zverev asterisk. Federer still hasn't been perfect today, and he concedes a break point when he curves an inside-out forehand wide, but a beautifully constructed point, attacking into the backhand and coming to the net to finish the point. Federer works Zverev hard to win game point, only for Zverev to land a lob inside the baseline. A backhand error from Zverev this time gives the Swiss another chance, but he whacks a drive volley long, only for Federer to produce another unplayable serve out wide and then belts an unbelievable forehand down the line to take a 5-1 lead. Writing on the wall for Zverev. Asterisk. Federer 7-6, 5-7, 4-1 Zverev lets a 40-0 lead slip to deuce, incuding a poor miss from the midcourt. And all of a sudden it's break point. Roger slices the ball back into play and Zverev can only whip a forehand into the net. Federer secures the double break. Federer 7-6, 5-7, 3-1 Zverev asterisk. Not great body language from Zverev, who batters a forehand pass well long at 40-0 down and doesn't look that bothered about it. At 20, endurance strength is not at its peak, and you'd forgive him for being a little tired at this stage of the season. We're just short of 2 hours in this match too. Asterisk. Federer 7-6, 5-7, 2-1 Zverev angles a touch shot just at having run down a drop shot, but then double faults to leave himself vulnerable at 0-30. A massive first serve halves the deficit, but then a miss-hit forehand brings up 2 more break points. Federer gets the first serve back and makes Zverev hit a few extra shots, which he quickly leaks wide. First blood. Federer in the decider. Federer 7-6, 5-7, 1-1 Zverev asterisk. The Swiss jumps out to a 40-0 lead, but then misses another drop shot, this time hitting the net. and Zverev is furious for not getting the second serve back at 40-15. It was on his backhand, with of course his strength. Federer 7-6, 5-7, 0-1 Zverev with the kind of hold that will be crucial to him in this final set. Comfortable and without too much effort, Alexander Zverev wins the second set 7-5. 3 breakpoints come up after a net cord, an unforced error and a mishit forced by a massive return from Zverev. The first 2 go thanks to the German netting a forehand, but eventually a long rally ends with a topspin forehand going wide. What a fight back from the 20-year-old. Federer 7-6, 5-6 Zverev holds to 15 this time, but remains imperfect, battering a simple forehand into the net at 40-0 and remonstrating with himself afterwards. Federer 7-6, 5-5 Zverev Federer holds to love, closing it out with a tough half volley and then a lovely drop volley, both of which he makes look exceptionally easy. Zverev and Federer are now both in full chunner mode whenever they miss anything, and it has happened a lot. Federer 7-6, 4-5 Zverev Federer is slightly incredulous at his own performance at the moment, muttering to himself after missing a slice backhand. Zverev still isn't making many first serves, but when he does, he's at 85%. Federer 7-6, 4-4 Zverev at last. Federer lands the drop shot for a winner, and when Zverev whacks a return long, he has a 30-15 lead. But Federer does the same and then brings Zverev to the net before trying to lob him, with no success, to bring up breakpoint. But a big serve from Federer hits the service line. The second serve at deuce goes to the body, and Zverev can only hit the net before Federer plays a sensational backhand slice volley to win the game. Federer 7-6, 3-4 Zverev missed 6 of his first 10 serves. He's now made 7 of the next 10, and it's making a big difference to his ability to hold has been transformed by it. Those short, sharp service games of the first set are back, quite taxing on the fingers for the old live blogger. That's me. Federer 7-6, 3-3 Zverev Federer's first serve percentage in this set is under 50, but he's managed to level up this set with a hold to 15. Federer 7-6, 2-3 Zverev a double fault to start the game sees Zverev smack his racket in disgust, but Federer gives it all back and the game closes out with a Federer drop shot into the net. That is some really poor games of tennis from the world number 2. Alexander Zverev battled back from 2-0 down in the second set. Federer 7-6, 2-2 Zverev that's very loose from Federer. 2 double faults in a row makes it 30-30, and a forehand into the net gives him break point. Zverev comfortably runs down a poor drop shot but gives Federer too much of a chance to pass him with a backhand, and he does. At deuce, Federer plays another drop shot, and this time Zverev makes no mistake to force a second break point, only for Roger to find an ace down the middle. But another mishit from Federer gives Zverev a 6th break point opportunity of the match. And after a look at a second serve, Federer comes in, but Zverev passes him. A huge roar from the German, and this set is back on. Federer 7-6, 2-1 Zverev gets on the board at last, but he needs to get his first serve percentage back. He's made just 4 out of 10 at the beginning of second set. Federer 7-6, 2-0 Zverev gave Federer hold to love. He has won 16 of the last 19 points. Zverev sinking fast. Federer 7-6, 1-0 Zverev. Federer has put his foot down, and all of a sudden he has 3 break points after a Zverev double fault, of which he only needs 2 to put himself firmly in the driving seat. Roger Federer took the first set in a tie break. Roger Federer wins the first set 7-6. Zverev takes an early 4-0 lead thanks to an error on each wing. from Federer and an ace that clips the smallest part of the line possible. A big Roger serve gets him on the board and a fierce exchange of ground stroke sees Zverev find the net first. 4-2 Zverev at the change of ends. Federer gets parity back after the change and holds his 2 points to make it 5 on the spin, but can't convert when he gets a good look at the Zverev second serve, drawing a big "let's go" from the German. A forehand from Federer after getting into a Zverev service point goes wide to bring up the first set point, but it's into the net. 6-6. 2 more unforced errors and that is game and first set Federer. Zverev threw that away. Federer 6-6 Zverev. There is a definite grumpiness to Roger with his own performance at the moment, but he will be perked up by a net cord that Zverev runs down but eventually gives Federer a sniff. At 30-30, he is inches away from a set point with a backhand down the line, but he does force deuce with a special one across the court. No idea where that angle came from. Zverev then pings a backhand long to give Roger set point, but they trade backhands and this time the youngster is the winner. At deuce, a simply stunning rally sees Zverev somehow keep the point alive with Federer at the net sending him one and another. The ball clips the line, but Zverev, though it was in, celebrating as though it was. He challenges unsuccessfully and then saves the resulting set point with a stone-dead net cord. 1-1 on that front. A first serve and a miss hit Federer backhand later and it's a tie break. Federer 6-5 Zverev Federer is quickly 30-0 up but then fails to pick up a delicate half volley before getting out-rallied by Zverev to make it 30-30. The 20-year-old thinks he's in another point when he pings the forehand return, only to see the senior man on court punch the ball down the line. Zverev is in control of the next rally, though, before losing patience and netting an ambitious drop shot. Federer 5-5 Zverev gets caught betwixt and between the service line and baseline in the opening point, but then frustrates the heck of Federer with 3 unreturnable serves. However, a brain fade from Zverev, chipping a ball straight into Roger's overhead, gives the Swiss a sniff at 40-30 before the German serves another ace. Federer 5-4 Zverev serve and volley central for Roger, who pulls the tactic twice before relying on 2 big first serves to complete the love hold. Less than half an hour gone and we're into Game 10. Federer 4-4 Zverev. Not Roger's best game as Zverev starts with an ace but then nets a couple of makeable ground strokes and punches a backhand passing shot wide. Good, positive shot making from the youngster though, mixing things up where possible. Federer 4-3 Zverev Federer almost follows suit with a love hold of his own but takes a ball low on the volley 6 feet inside the baseline and flies it long. But the next serve is right on the money and Zverev can only loop it miles long. Federer 3-3 Zverev holds to love. The serve is starting to function now. Federer 3-2 Zverev Now we're starting to find some range. Zverev wins the longest rally of the match with a backhand that just sounds different from his others. So clean is the strike. Federer then skips round a ball to play his signature forehand, only to flay it wide, but he hits a classic ace out wide to the ad court to make it 30-30. Some superb movement from Federer then keeps him in a high-powered rally and he gives it the first come on when Zverev goes long, which he does again next point to secure the hold. Federer 2-2 Zverev really trying to play into Federer's backhand where possible and 2 errors on that wing end the game. Both players taking a bit of time to settle into this match. Federer 2-1 Zverev Federer holds to love in emphatic style, sealing things with an ace. Jack Sock failed to create a single breakpoint opportunity on Sunday and you wonder if Zverev will regret missing out on 3 in the opening game. Federer 1-1 Zverev finds himself in a spot of bother after double faulting his very first serves but recovers from 0 to 30 thanks to a 134 miles per hour unreturned serve and a generous piece of net tape, carrying a Federer pass long. But at 40 to 30 he racks up yet another unforced error. Too many already really, and he soon faces his first breakpoint of the match, which he saves with his first ace. Another one, this time at 135 miles per hour, gives him game point, and Federer can only chip the last first serve. 137 miles per hour. Back for an easy smash. Federer 1-0 Zverev *. Zverev marks the first card with a forehand winner before an uncharacteristic netted volley from Federer, followed by a forehand into the same part of the net. 3 breakpoints, the first of which is saved by an ace down the middle, and the second when Zverev creams a second serve into the net. Another excellent serve down the tee gets him to deuce, and 2 points later, Federer is out of jail. 8:10 p.m. 2 minutes to go. Federer to serve first. 8:05 p.m. Anyone who thinks Nadal and Federer are equally popular in London wasn't here last night, and tonight, the Swiss sends the crowd mental by simply walking out. Superb atmosphere. 7:55 p.m. Right then, Ryan Harrison and Michael Venus have wrapped up their place in the doubles semi-finals, which means Federer and Zverev will be out on court in just a few moments. Meanwhile, David Bowie's Heroes blares out on the sound system, which is, and I've said it before, exceptionally loud. I think that's supposed to make it more fun.